Oh! Oh, I'm okay. So, we are playing Persona 5 Strikers. Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Alright, I have to press the button now. So we are playing Persona 5. 5 Strikers, right? I always play every Persona game on max difficulty, so which is probably why I've avoided playing 3 and 4 because I heard they're well, or am I making that up? I don't know. I probably wouldn't play Shin Megami Tensei on hard. So yeah, we're playing Persona 5 Strikers. What I'm doing with Persona 5 Royal right now is I'm basically trying to 100% the compendium, and I'm trying to find there's a special treasure demon that only spawns on a certain floor, but it spawns during the final palace and the third to last palace. So yeah. I'm just at the last palace, and I'm probably gonna make a what is it? There's this item that makes treasure spawn easier, so I don't just have to go around the floors all day. And then after that, I might do like one final playthrough to try to finish off the not playthrough, but one final. I guess it would be a playthrough to finish off the. These then, I don't like. I'm like 30% or 46, I think. Most of them are like easy things that are almost done, with like a few others that are kind of like because one is where you friend zone all the girls, one is where you date all of them. I think for my first playthrough, I dated. Kasumi, because she was a new girl, and I friend zoned everybody else, and so now I'm doing the opposite where I'm dating everyone, but I friend zoned Kasumi. Yeah. If I could date Akechi, I would, but you know me. Stop it! So you might be thinking to yourself, if you ever stumble upon this video, why is he playing Persona 5 Strikers when he still hasn't finished Omori, Hogwarts Legacy? Is there any other game I was playing? I don't think so. And he told us he's playing The Last of Us too, even though he's not streaming that. What are you doing? And you might be, yeah, you're right. Except I just realized that Persona 5 Tactica comes out on the 17th. And, obviously, I don't have to play this, actually. I don't. Because Tactica takes place, I think, what is it? It's like February or like early March? The main game. And then the DLC with Akechi and Kasumi takes place during Side Palace, or I have thoughts about that, but it's whatever. So technically, I know this game takes place in like the summer, so I don't have to play this, but also I want to, right? The only thing about Tactica, like, the main reason why I was getting that game in the first place was for Akechi, right? But I don't know. Like, it's fine. It's fine. But like, it feels so weird that Atlus is so opposed to doing like post-royal stuff, right? It's a little bizarre, a little weird, but it's whatever, I guess. Yeah, like, listen, I want my Keshigoro spin-off game before the next 10 years. I don't know. Before 10 years, whatever. So, yeah. So basically, my plans are to stream this until I beat it, obviously, and then I'll be playing The Last of Us off stream. So like hopefully I'll be done with The Last of Us soon. I have the game deleted. You know, it's funny. I'm not even getting tactical with the PlayStation, right? So I probably won't be able to stream. But I have Dead by Daylight, and that game takes a lot of space to update. So I'm just trying to get some things off my system, right? So, you know, obviously this is The Last of Us. It's not too big, but then Hogwarts Legacy is like pretty big. So I have to get rid of that, which it might take longer than I thought, because I thought we were close to the end, but we might not be. We might be like more towards the middle end-ish. But yeah, this music is bopping. Oh, like, so yeah. What Persona knowledge do I have, since this is technically my first stream? Okay. I know a lot of spoilers about Persona 3. I've seen clips from the movies. I like Ryoji. I know spoilers for Persona 3 that who he is, and that he, as Ryoji, he's not in the game for very long, but you know, you get to build a relationship with him before Ryoji, so I don't really know anything about Persona 1 and 2, except for a certain character appears in 2. And it's like, oh my goodness, they really went there. That's really the only. Oh, and you can be gay, I think, in Persona 2. So Atlas, when are we gonna, you know, remember our roots? Let us date them. Which is weird because, you know, you play Catherine full body. There's a character in there. Atlas, we're waiting. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I know there's apparently was a scrap romance Persona 4 for Yosuke. The best, like the main character's kind of best friend. I know about the killer of Persona 4. Yeah, I think I know a lot more about Persona 3 than I do Persona 4. And that's because Persona 4, I don't know why. Like, I know so much about Persona 3 and not 4. It's just bizarre. I think I've seen and played some of Ultimax. I know nothing about Q1 except for the fact that there are male marriages that can happen. And I know a bit about Q2 because of what I saw with Akechi. And I basically played every Persona 5. Well, there's only 2. And I haven't played Dancing, I guess, whatever. But listen, I know so much about this Persona 5 cast that I'm kind of almost sick of them. But also not really. It's just unfortunate that, like, I know making a game isn't easy, but, like, man, like, just give the fans what they want, please. Because it's like, okay, they came out with Persona 5, what, 2016? No. 2016? I think it was 2016 or 2015, one of those years, or 2017 maybe. Then we got Persona 5 Royal in, don't ask me that date. I don't know when we got it. It happened. Maybe it was 2020. I don't know. It might be 2020. Right? And then we had Strikers somewhere in there. But yeah, the unfortunate thing about Strikers is that because it was developed during the same time as Royal, they couldn't really put any spoilers for Royal in it. So there's no Kasumi, there's no Akechi, there's no Monarchy. Which is unfortunate because I really like those characters. Hold on. Can I lower the volume? No? Okay, I guess I'll screw myself. I thought the volume was a bit loud, but there's no... Alright, I guess I'll screw myself. Wait, what? Bitch! I mean, sorry. Hard is for action game veterans who are confident in their abilities and enjoy challenging battles. Yeah, nobody's caring. It's fine. Okay. So yeah. Like, okay. If I had to give a Phantom Thief or like character rating, right? Okay, so they're not here right now. Well, one of them is. So it would be Akechi as number 1 because, like, are you insane? I know there's some parts of the story that are a bit, right, a little mad. And obviously that was from Vanilla, where his confidant was a bit more automatic. But also the monologue scene with Shida was rough. But I still like Akechi the most because he feels like, whoa, like there are so many layers to that character. It's actually kind of insane. Then it would probably be. Ooh, this is rough. I would say Ryuji. Would Ryuji be next? Maybe. I think Ryuji. Yeah, Ryuji he's pretty cool. He's one of the first characters you get introduced to. He's the best friend. He is unfortunately the butt of the jokes for a lot of the game. He's fine. I like him. Can you relax? The game hates me. The game hates me. The game hates me. Oh my god. The game hates me. So yeah, Ryuji's 2. Would it be who's next? I think Yusuke or Futaba. I think they are like 3 or 4, and they're like interchangeable to me. Yeah, Ryuji's great. Akechi's great. Yusuke, Futaba, they're pretty cool. Then next would be maybe An. I think An unfortunately gets overshadowed after the first arc ends in a way that Ryuji doesn't, because I feel like he still has a lot of moments, even outside of the first arc, where I feel like An kind of just fades into the background until like Shida's palace. Now, I think next would be Makoto? Or would it be Haru? I don't know. I never really got to like Makoto in a way that I know a lot of people do. She's kind of just, she's alright. She's fine, I guess. Whatever. Next might be Haru. Now the thing about Haru is that, here's the thing, right? Akechi joins the, oh, I forgot about, whatever. I don't know, she's somewhere in there. She's somewhere in there. But yeah, Haru joins the game way too late. And there's not, even in Oreo, there's not enough for her to do. Like, even before she shows up, right? Now, like, Akechi, he joins later than her, but he is introduced, like, at the beginning of the game. Like, in, what, the first or second day? And you meet him, like, 2 months in, right? And then he pops in, like, every month. Until eventually, like, he vanishes for a little bit. Once you finish his confidant, but, like, he appears basically from the first day, first few months, to, like the middle of, September? And that's where he vanishes for a bit, right? But, like, he's still consistent. He's appearing a lot. And the game really makes it clear that, like, you are going to know him, right? And so when he joins, it's kind of an uneasy alliance, and, like, Robin Hood, and then Loki, and when he comes back to the Black Mask, he has so much. Whereas, like, you know, Yusuke and Makoto, they join. Makoto, like, appears before she even joins, so, like, that's already points to her, right? Futaba, she appears towards the middle of the game, but, like, there are, like, hints towards her existence beforehand. And, you know, Yusuke and An, they join early too, right? Kasumi, I don't think the game does a good job of sprinkling her in, but, like, whatever, who cares, right? Haru and I think Kasumi, are the worst examples, because Haru gets, like, what, 2 cameos? And aside from that, her plot does not start until September. Like, so that's like 4, 5 months? Wait, no, we expect to get in April. Wait, let me look at that. April is the 4th month. September is 9th, so that's about 5 months of her just not being in the game, right? Like, and then even when she joins the game, right? She joins in September, and then I think you can't start her confidant until the palace is over. I think so. Quote me on that. Right? So then you can't really start her confidant until like mid-October, late October. Because she has, like, the depression week after what happens to her dad. And then you can't, like, bond with her until she gets over that. And that's around the time Takeshi joins. So, like, you can't start her confidant until, like, mid to late October, right? And then in vanilla, like, the game ends 2 months, like, after you get to know her. So she comes in, like, right before the finish line. It is rough. It is so rough for her. And Morgana, you know, he kind of sucks. Like, he has his moments where, like, I'm like, oh, okay, he's okay, but he also kind of just, yeah. Personified Strikers, English. Now, I don't know. I'm hopeful that I can find the energy to play this without one of my favorite characters in it. But, I don't know. I'm waiting for Attack on Titan to come out. I think it comes out at like, what, 8 p.m.? But...
Careful, Joker! We got one coming up!
Now, here's what I do know. I know very little about Strikers, but... Oh! So, I know very little about Persona 5 Strikers, except for the fact that there's one scene in one of the, like, not palaces, but one scene in, like, an area with a bunch of Jack Frost, and that's, like, that's it. I think I know some of the antagonists. I think. The first one I definitely know. But after that, I'm kind of like at blank. I know that this game gives focus to, I think, each of the characters like have their own like area where like the boss is kind of connected to them. So yeah, I know that. I know Lavenza comes back, I think. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know much about this game. Like, I know that, obviously, some of the characters return. I know that because this game was developed at the same time as Persona 5 Royal, that they used the Persona 5 Vanilla, like, sprite. And it's...
That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up.
Right?
Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention.
Am I wrong? Hold on, let me look this up. Hold on, what's the top of those party look like? I don't remember.
Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker's got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine.
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right. Let's secure the area in front of the gate first. Yes! Slice him into that! Joker's got the enemy big time now. Awesome job.
My god! Ah!
Now that's our Joker. That skull would pull it off that the enemy's starting to swarm Joker. Teach him a lesson.
One more Showtime attack. Oh.
Showtime. Arset. Here.
Maybe putting it on hard mode was a bit of a mistake. Oh. Boom, 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 boom.
Over time they erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark. Filled with dismay, later long and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble. Into shadows down they go. Don't let him do it like that. You must know that I all things that made you weak. So wake up from no sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go. Doubt this reason to break up peace in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaf fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
Ew. So, a certain police department meeting room.
And next on the agenda is the series of incidents involving unusual behavior in public.
Alright, I know about the police officer too. Zenkichi, I think his name is? I believe. Now, forgive me if I sound a little low energy. It's just, not catchy. But the music is nice. Classic Persona 5 vibes. Like, one of the reasons why I'm so disappointed about Tactica is that their reluctance to focus on, like, post-royal stuff means that we always have to revert the characters back to how they were, right? Like, Sumeri can't be herself. Kenshi has to be Robin Hood. It's like, no. Like, those characters thrive when they're at the peak of their development or after. Like, don't revert them back. Yeah. And, like, unfortunately, like, the thing that gets harped on a lot is, hey, Ryuji, he's the butt of the joke. He fails. He's not very smart. Makoto is smart girl. Haru is, she's there. An is pretty lady. Yusuke, actually, he's pretty well-rounded, with his arc. Like, I'm not saying that the characters and their arcs are bad, but they do feel like they fall into a certain shtick, right? Where, like, the game will, like, harp on, like, one quality they have, and, like, that's their characterization. Like, even though they have development that shows them going further, it's just like, hey, let's harp on this point. And it feels a lot more one-dimensional that way in a certain sense. Oh.
First, we have the Vice Minister of Finance.
Hold on a sec.
As you're all aware, he had some sort of episode during a diet session Q&A and abruptly confessed to document tampering.
Oh, bad. She has a Sprite.
Soon after that, 3 Sapporo Central councilmen confessed to bribery and publicly resigned. Next, the well-known author Mr. S. He held a press conference and announced he was retiring from writing, returning his book's awards, and deeming his body of work garbage. Then, a newscaster suddenly got down on one knee, confessed his love for his co-anchor on live TV, proposed to her, and got shot down. Lastly, the Director General of Criminal Affairs unexpectedly stripped off his clothing and ran around HQ until successfully detained.
Something amusing to you, Inspector Hasagawa?
No. Excuse me.
The vast majority of these cases have been interpreted as nothing more than bizarre outbursts.
Oh, right. Since this game took place, I think, or it was, like, recorded during quarantine, like, a lot of the lines might sound muffled in that sense. That's just what I've noticed. Because I watched, like, an hour, or not even an hour, I watched, like, I don't know, 30 minutes of the game, because there was a YouTuber that I liked, and they were playing, and I watched, like, 30 minutes, I think until, like, Lavenza showed up, but, like, I wasn't watching the whole thing, I was, like, skimming through it, and be like, oh, okay, this is what the game is like, this is right. And her voice acting was, like, it wasn't bad, but it was definitely different from Royal. And the funny thing is, in Royal, she has new lines, right? So it's not like the voice actor, like, got too old or, like, her tone changed. It's like, if you listen to how she sounds in Royal, like, in the Royal section versus how she sounds in Strikers, In Strikers, it sounds like she's like talking through like a bottle. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm making this up. But to me, like, I don't know. Because when did Strikers, let's look that up. When did Strikers come out? Persona 5 Royal, when did that come out? Persona 5 Royal came out October, 2019? Whoa. I thought it was 2020. Okay. Persona 5 Strikers came out February 20th, 2020. So it was... Was that the Japanese? When did it come out in America? It came out in 2021. Gee. Okay, yeah, that makes way more sense. Okay. So Persona 5 Strikers, the Japanese version of the game, came out in 2020. Like right before quarantine hit. It was February, I believe. And quarantine happened in March? So like if the US version of the game had that just makes it a little more disappointing, right? Because that's like like if they had just waited a few more years instead of developing it simultaneously with Royal, then we would have whatever.
But time and again, every instance involves a sudden change in personality. Furthermore, none of the individuals involved had any known psychological issues before their incidents. Therefore, we can surmise that these cases are the result of an external influence.
Aren't these just coincidences? Are you really implying someone out there is using mind control?
The cases I listed are only a small sample of this behavior, which appears to be happening across the entire nation.
Sounds like the Phantom Thieves to me.
I want silence! Proceed with the report.
Thank you, Commissioner Kaburagi. As you've realized, or at least as one of you realized, these cases are very reminiscent of last year's change of heart epidemic. The top brass have concluded that this is indeed the work of the Phantom Thieves.
What?
What evidence is there? No one's even established a pattern.
And we don't have any sort of motive. So far, doing it for kicks is the only thing that'd explain it.
You will investigate each of these incidents yourselves, as quickly as possible. What I expect from each of you are two things. One, to assemble enough evidence for a successful case. Two, to do so as quickly as humanly possible. The higher-ups are hell-bent on closing this case. I do not know why. It does not matter. All that matters is producing results. Your suspect is the leader of the Phantom Thieves. Show me a thorough investigation of his entire life.
So, the Phantom Thieves rise again.
Okay, we're at June, July 24th.
It's been a while since we rode this to Yongenjaya, huh?
I forgot you're just a cat. Or your sprites are just a cat. Until you have your metaverse.
We're almost there. We haven't seen everyone in so long. I know it's stupid, but I'm getting kind of nervous.
If he mentions Lady On and starts simping in the first 10 minutes of the game, I'm turning it off. I'm kidding, but I might.
Yeah, when the Phantom Thieves come together, it's never anything less.
Alright, he didn't mention On, he gets to live another day.
Ooh, we finally made it.
Half a year? Like they remade like every, but I don't know.
So,
Don't be ridiculous.
let's go.
So hot.
No, we can't go. Huh?
Let's go.
The Kemi!
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh. Wait, there's no icon there. Can we like never visit the Kemi?
Let's go.
Oh God. I know some people who won't like that. Oh.
Don't be ridiculous.
So,
Doesn't this only play at nighttime during Persona 5? Whatever. Maybe I'm making that up. I thought it was, or is it during the rain? Maybe both. I don't remember. I'm blanking.
Two, three. Welcome home.
Surprise! We get you or what?
we missed ya.
It's been a while.
Did you get taller? Looks like you've been doing fine.
You too, Morgana.
Meow. It's gotten hot.
You care for some iced coffee?
Hey, you guys hungry? Oh, Mona's practically purring.
Boy, were you surprised.
You guys did all that for us? Talk about a greeting.
We hadn't seen you in so long. We knew we had to
God.
do something.
Ah!
We figured the best way to get you was to have boss let us in early.
Get it off the screen! Sorry. Sorry, I just, like, I got so used to the royal sprites that, man, seeing the vanilla sprites are just, ooh, Lord. Ooh.
Well, you're looking sharp.
Why does it always look like one strip, like, his hair ends, like, on the left side? Like, oh, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. It just makes it look like he's balding when it, like, you look at it, like, his actual, like, what's the word? His not avatar, but his physical form, because I can't think of the word, and he clearly has all his hair.
I hear you. Even though it's only been a couple of months, it feels like it's been a real long while. Yeah, I'm sure you all have plenty of catching up to do. But I've got to open up soon. Go ahead and take it upstairs. After all, it's your room. Have a good time. No problem. You can just pay me back working the counter.
Deal. Now, thieves, to the hideout.
Great. Just when I was enjoying the peace and quiet.
Seriously, though. It's not a joke.
Never fails to disappoint. You really never change.
Flung 3 of my finals in one day, too. I'm really freaking out.
Oh. Now here's the thing, Japan. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember how the school works. They start in April, and they end in February, March. I don't know. Well, maybe no. Okay, so they start in March. They go until June, July, and then I think because in Persona 5 they had like pretty much every day in August, and I think some of July and maybe September they had like all of that off, which is kind of similar to what we have, but also different.
I
I'm really.
had so many makeup lectures in a row, I almost wasn't able to come over today.
Then I win. I only flunked one final.
You two are the same as always. Can't you at least take your classes a bit more seriously?
Ooh, watch out. Miss President's gonna unleash her fist of justice.
Jeez. Would you please forget about that already?
So is college life all it's cracked up to be?
Yes, it's going well. I've been using the time to take care of the core curriculum.
So wait, Futaba would be in her first year if she's in school, which I don't think she is. Makoto and Haru graduated. And I think the rest of us are third years? If I'm thinking.
I've been busy too, but it's also a lot of fun. For example, I've learned how to selectively breed certain vegetables.
Oh! Yielded any results yet?
Boy, that got his interest.
Wait, aren't you in the management program though?
Yes, but students are allowed to take courses beyond their own programs if they feel so inclined. They even offer agricultural science courses. You can learn all sorts of neat things, like the correlation between soil nutrients and yield.
Gah. That'd put me to sleep in a minute flat. And you, Futaba? How's school been for you?
Too easy. At this point, the only hellish parts are the commute and PE.
Oh, she is in school, okay.
Praise me more. Keep it coming.
Well, how about you then? You're the one we're most curious about. You doing okay back home?
Yes, I specifically missed only Ryuji. They're so right. I'm kidding.
What a coinky-dink! Me too.
Well, I've been getting by too, but without you around, it's sort of like stuff is just kind of bleh.
Of course, he's our leader. It's only natural.
That's right.
You know, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Once a Phantom Thief, always a Phantom Thief.
Oh God. Make it
Huh?
stop.
I'd say we start coming up with summer vacation plans. Anyone have any ideas?
Oh, right. We should figure that stuff out.
You're fine to stay here through all of vacation, right?
How about a trip, guys? Come on, we've got a whole month to rage.
Aren't you forgetting about your homework?
Blah.
Not only do you have homework, but you're third years now. You need to start thinking not just about graduation, but post-graduation.
No, stop. Don't bring that up. Not now, please.
Ryuji never changes.
Back to the topic at hand. If I may suggest Kyoto, I'll find an abundance of inspiration if we tour each temple and shrine.
Oh.
The sheer wealth and beauty I can witness in a whole
Yusuke is a
month.
bit low.
I can hear the treasures of our history calling to me.
Yeah, if it's a month-long art tour, I'm totally gonna pass.
A trip does sound nice, but what if we all went camping first? We can all go hiking and stuff during the day, and even throw together a barbecue at night.
Barbecue? Aren't those always big gatherings for people who socialize IRL?
Sounds fun. You can leave the firewood chopping to me.
Kicking summer off right with a barbecue buffet. Sounds badass to me. How about you?
Didn't Futaba, like, kind of get over her fear of people in the main game? Am I making that up? I might be making that up, but I don't know. I feel like that was, like, the point of her arc, was that, like, she was afraid and timid of people, and then she kind of, like, her and Joker bonding and, like, spending time together, and, like, oh God. Sorry, I saw something horrible. Her and Joker bonding kind of, like, reduced her fear? I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up. I hope we're not going to go through character regressions in this game. Okay.
Look for decent marbling in the cuts. That's how you get the real good stuff. Trust me on this.
does sound rather fitting for the summer. I like the idea, but we'll need an awful lot of vegetables to balance it out.
Huh. A barbecue is one of the few things in this world that could pull me away from art. Our history's treasures can wait a bit longer.
Choosing food over art. You sure your priorities are solid there, Inari?
All right, our first reunion party has been unanimously decided. We're going camping.
And with that settled... Emma, list recommended camping gear.
I have compiled a list of items recommended for camping. There was a sporting and travel goods store near 705 in Shibuya. Customer reviews rate this as the best relevant store in your area.
Ooh, what's that? The virtual assistant, Emma. You haven't heard of it yet?
Oh, I think I have. It knows, like, basically everything and does all sorts of stuff for you, right?
Oh, yeah! It's got this, eye that thinks for it, right?
I think you mean AI, not an eye.
Right. It stands for Artificial Intelligence. It can search all kinds of databases.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh.
And makers go on about how you can ask it anything and you'll get the best possible answer.
I remember seeing a demo of one on TV the other day. They were showing off its functions and talking about how it's the next big thing.
Yep, that's it, all right. Pretty solid tech, considering it's roughly 1,000 times smarter than Ryuji.
Shut up! That sounds kind of cool, though. I can tell us where all the best ramen shops are.
Yeah, you should all download it. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees.
I suppose it'd at least be handy if we ran into any trouble while camping.
That's a good idea. Why don't you get it too?
Hello, this is Emma. I'm pleased to meet you. Please provide me your name.
Oh God. Oh. Chat. Am I okay? Jeez. Listen, I miss him a lot. Okay. Oh.
Thank you. Again, I am Emma, your helpful virtual assistant.
Looks like you've got it figured out. I sent you all friend requests. Please don't blow them off.
Displaying recommended camping items. So Emma came up with all that?
Impressive, no? And it's not just random junk for sale either. It takes into account the season, the weather, your personal profile, and even your location for all its recommendations.
For real? Damn, that thing's eye is crazy!
AI, not an eye.
Well, should we split up and buy everything Emma's listed for us?
Oh, can't we do it tomorrow? It's so hot out. I bet this guy's beat from the traveling too. We just went through all the effort to meet up at the hideout, yeah? So let's make the most of it.
Indeed. I have an absolute plethora of discussion topics for us to mull over. Particularly matters such as modern art and the possibilities within it in our current age.
Yeah, anything but that.
Can't believe Goro Akechi is now the leader of the Phantom Thieves and main protagonist of Persona 5 Tactica.
Thank you for treating us all to curry, boss.
Don't worry about it. Just think of it as sort of a welcome back gift. Plus, with this guy hanging around again, it'll be nice feeling like old times.
Same here. Thanks again. We'll be back soon.
Well, see you tomorrow. You know, it was nice talking after so long.
Okay, let's get to shopping first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get everything Emma listed up for us, right? Then we should meet up by the Buchiko statue in Shibuya. See you then. Don't go forgetting, okay?
And don't go forgetting about helping out behind the counter either, okay?
I don't know why. I'm just so out of it. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh God. Oh God.
I'll just add this.
Oh. It's a bit lighter. I don't know. 1 second. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's only been 50 minutes. Is it 50? Yeah, it's 50 minutes. I don't know. I just got food too. I don't know. I'm just not in. I don't know. It's not even like I'm not in the mood to stream. But I mean that might be it too. But I don't know. I don't know, like, it's not even that I'm not excited to see these guys, because I am. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's because I'm tired. I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot. I don't know. I'm just... yeah. Maybe it's Akechi not being here. Maybe it's the Persona 5 vanilla aspects. Maybe it's the game kind of focusing more on the stick part of the characters than the actual characters. I don't know. I'm just out of it. I might play The Last of Us off stream later. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm ready to jump back into this. I might need a minute. Like, I might alternate between playing this and Hogwarts Legacy if I have time. Hopefully we beat both before, I don't know, the 17th. Yeah, I'm out of it, I think. Am I sick? I don't know. I don't feel sick, but I kind of feel hot, so I don't know. I know it's only the first day. And we haven't really gotten anywhere yet, but I'm a little out of it, just a bit. So yeah, tomorrow, yeah, well, for the rest of the night, I might spend playing Last of Us 2. Then tomorrow might be Hogwarts Legacy, or Omori. We could catch up to where I might do that tomorrow actually. We could catch up to where I left off, right? And then when we catch up to where I left off, we're probably gonna stop there. And then like we spend the next how many days are left until the 17th? Today's the 4th, so we have 13 days before the 17th of November. So we spend tomorrow playing Omori. I think, did we do the Kid Kite boss fight? I don't know. If we didn't, we do that tomorrow. We go back to the real world. We play all of that, because there's a few hours of content out in the real world, I know that. And then I think when we come back to the white space is where I stopped. So we're probably going to stop there. And then we spend the next 12, or would it be 11? The next 11, because I think, yeah, tomorrow's the 5th. Next 11 or so days, alternating between Persona 5 Strikers and Hogwarts Legacy. And I'm assuming maybe we finish Hogwarts Legacy, I don't know, by the end of next week? I'm assuming, because there can't be that many hours left in the game. Like, because I stream about 3 to 5 hours if I like wake up super early, right? So there can't be that many hours left, I would assume. I don't know if we're gonna finish this game by the 17th, but even if I don't, like I said, this game is not really a factor. Like I probably won't be streaming every day, right? There might be some days where like I can't stream or like I have things I have to do, but I'm gonna try to do like at least somewhat, like be consistent. So yeah, tomorrow, Omori, and then after that it's alternating between this game, The Last of Us off stream, and Hogwarts Legacy. How do I get out?
I should write something.
How do I get out? Let me out of the game. Let me out of the game. How do I get out of the game? Well, I guess I can't get out of the game. I'm just gonna end the stream and leave. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, tell a friend, share. This is a very lackluster stream. I do apologize, but I will try to be more energetic.